Like, that was the first day of the rest of my life. Right, hello guys! So today I'm actually going to be talking about a really big part of my life that I haven't really shared as much with you guys. I don't want to say it's hard to talk about, it isn't, and it shouldn't be, but there are a lot of people that make me feel uncomfortable talking about this, but you know what? It's kind of, this is me, this is who I am, so I've got to talk about it. What the heck is she about to tell us? I'm a Christian. This is my testimony. I know you're probably going to click off the video straight away because you're like, oh Jesus, oh God, oh. Not in blasphemy, as in like literally she's going to talk about Jesus and God. Yes, I am. I'm going to be talking about my testimony, which in Christian language means my kind of road to God. It's basically the story of how I became Christian and what's really happened since then. But I'm also going to throw in little bits like friendships and stuff like that because I think it's all interesting. So with friendships, they can get a bit strained during some times of the year. I mean, me and my best friend, I think the past 2 Halloweens, it's been a little bit sticky. But it's okay because we get past it, we're fine, but it's just in the week of Halloween we're kind of like, she wants to go out and do all that and I don't. I want to stay as far away from Halloween as possible. I'd rather do a light party, which is kind of, I mean you can Google it, it's just basically the opposite of Halloween because Christians are kind of like, Halloween is dark and celebrating evil and we don't like it, and I'm going to sneeze. A light party is just we get everyone wearing light clothes, we have loads of candles and stuff, and we talk about Jesus and we do stuff like that. So, my testimony. So, I was born into a Christian family. My dad and my mum are both Christians. They have been since like their early 20s, I think. So here comes me in 1999, and skip a few years later when I knew what church was. We were going to a little Baptist church in Southwell, and we were there for, I don't know, I think we left that church probably when I was about 10. That was where I did my Sunday schooling, so as a kid that was where all of my teaching came from besides my parents. This church, when I was 9 years old, I had decided that I hadn't actually made a like firm commitment to God, and everyone around me had, not the kids, but all the adults had, and I really wanted to do that because I wanted to understand more of what it was like to have this really deep, close friendship with God. And I did this at home with my dad. He went on Google, basically, and he Googled commitment prayer or something like that. So basically a prayer that you say when you want to become a Christian. So at 9 years old I was sitting on my dad's lap and we said this prayer together that we had found on Google. It was something really simple. I could probably find it, but probably not. And I remember as soon as we'd said amen, it was kind of, I don't know, I felt really light and I was really happy and giggly, and I remember the very first thing I did was run downstairs and tell Mum that I'd become a Christian, and she was kind of like, oh, okay, because she wasn't expecting it. And I mean, I'm getting all happy and cheery now because it was so cool. It was like, that was the first day of the rest of my life. Say a year later, maybe less than, because I remember 9 I was made Christian, 10 I was baptised. A little hole in the ground filled with water, I was baptised, and if I can find any I'll put some pictures in here of that, of little me reading my testimony in front of all these church people, and it was really scary and I was really small and I had to go on my tiptoes to be able to reach the microphone. And then back up again. As soon as you come up everyone's clapping. I was grinning from ear to ear. The pool was kind of cold though, so I was kind of shaking and grinning like, yay. Yeah, that was another chapter and it was really exciting, and we went and had lots of food afterwards, so it was really fun. But it was really fun and we had a lot of special people come to that event. I had different aunties and uncles come, lots of friends, and yeah, it was really exciting. It's quite commonly known, especially among children, that once you've become a Christian or had your baptism, you usually go through really horrific nightmares and sometimes like daytime thoughts that get like stuck and they terrify you. And this did happen with my brother after he was baptised a few years ago, and it also happened with me after becoming a Christian when I was 9. Pretty much every night I had a nightmare, just absolutely random ones, but I would wake up during the nightmare because it was that scary. Put it really in simple terms, it is the devil, because he is super angry that you've gone and become a Christian, because he's like, no, I wanted to have a hold on you for the rest of your life. Why have you gone and done this? And eventually got past it, just prayed about it. I understood that God was the light that I needed, and I would just say, look, Jesus is here. I command you in the name of Jesus to get out my head. Oh, moving. The massive moving thing. We've had so much trouble with Dad's job, which is the reason that we keep moving. He had one job, it didn't work out. We went and tried doing something on our own. It kind of worked for a little bit and then it died. And we've been in 4 houses since moving to Essex. That's 4 houses in, well, 4 years basically. It'll be 5 years this April. It's mad. We're finally here, and it's kind of all the rubbish that we went through has finally been worth it, because now we're here. Now Dad has a job and he's getting money and he's enjoying it. He is actually enjoying it, I can confidently say. There are times when it's hard, but what experiences in life can we go through without there being points at which it is hard? We're happy, we've got this amazing house with amazing possibilities. We can have people over, we've got the study downstairs where we can have church and we can have different community events. We've got the spare room, which meant that we could have my grandma over for Christmas. We lost Grandad a month, I think, before Christmas, so quite close. And we were suddenly aware that she was going to wake up Christmas morning with no one. And that was not happening. And it didn't, because we had the room, so she managed to stay with us and wake up Christmas morning surrounded by her family. And oh man, that was so special, so special. And she spent Christmas Day with us and Boxing Day, and then she went back to live on her own a few days after. But she's still got us, and I mean, if we hadn't moved down here, the other cousins kind of live a bit of a distance away. So if we weren't here, she would near enough have no one, or no family at least. So it's really important that we're here, and I'm so thankful that we are, and it's all because of him. So count your blessings, children. So that is my testimony. That is my experience with God so far, and I guess if you guys like this video, comment some questions you'd like to know. This is me, this is who I am, and there we go. So thank you very much, God bless you, bye bye.
My lighthouse, my